Now when you have multicollinearity, you know that certain columns of X are almost perfect but not exactly perfect linear combinations of some other columns. So what is your most natural impulse? Throw away these redundant columns. In other words, you are trying to pick a subset of the columns of X that will form a basis of column space of X. So that is your first impulse, and this gives rise to the idea called subset selection. Instead of keeping all the regressors, all the inputs, you throw away some of them. Like if you have measured height in both inches and centimeters, throw away any one of them. Now there are a number of ways by which you can do it. One of them is called backward selection technique. In this technique, you start by putting everything in your model, then try to throw away that one which is the weakest thing, the one that provides the least amount of contribution. When we shall see how to do it using R, we will see how to do that. So there is some kind of a cutoff value. If the first thing that goes below that cutoff will be thrown out. We can of course do it the opposite thing. We can do a forward selection process. So we start with a model which does not include any of our regressors. Then we introduce them one by one. The strongest will be introduced first. The next strong will be introduced after that, and we will keep on doing until we have got a pretty good model. Now we might combine both the things. That will be stepwise subset selection. So you start with something, then at each step either you might introduce one new variable or you might throw away one variable. So in each step you will grow or shrink your subset by one. Now none of these are guaranteed to produce the optimal subset because these are all greedy algorithms. So sometimes we may like to do what is called all subsets regression. You can just look at all possible subsets. So if there are p many regressors, you try all to the power p possibilities and see which one fits best. So these are various techniques. None of these techniques are very popular nowadays because we have better alternatives to all of them.